Are we live? I don't fucking.
Yeah, we are.
Wait, what?
Bring us in, Pete.
Welcome everyone to Too Good Roundtable. Yeah, we're in. What's up? It's Too Good Con Universe. We're live. It's Thursday, March 10th, 2022. And we're going to talk about some American cryptids. I'm Party Pete. Actually, who am I? Spring Heel Pack?
Yeah, you're Spring Hill Pack, and I am the Mongolian Sandro. How goes it, everybody?
Wait a second. Wait a second. You guys gave me a name too. What was it?
It's Treypewpew.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, you're a Tokolos, yeah.
Tokolos Pew Pew.
Oh man, I'll go with it. It sounds exotic.
Are we there?
Sister Vala says the intro makes me feel like Danzig's about to hit the stage.
I don't see picture, Pete.
You don't see us?
I don't see us. No, I'm like watching it on the monitor screen, and I don't see anything. It's gonna be like use your imagination, folks. That's what we're gonna do today.
I just gotta figure it out. Give me a sec.
Okay. Oh, don't look at that spoiler. Oh, don't look at. No, that's fine. Actually.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You almost had it.
I don't know what's going on. Actually, let me fix it real quick.
Yeah.
This is the audio portion anyway, guys. You know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The more important part is talking to everybody. So yes, there is supposed to be a picture, and it'll be up soon.
Yeah, there it is.
So basically, what we're doing today is well, gentlemen, actually, life kind of sucks right now. We've all had shitty days at work this week and, recently. And also, there's shitty times for the people overseas, God bless them. And, it's just like, what can we do to, like, fucking make people, like, forget for a while? And I was like, I know. Let's get fucking weird. Let's talk about some weird fucking bullshit. And, like, also gas prices are high. And, that's like another thing that we need to be distracted from. So what better way to distract us from than good old-fashioned cryptozoology?
It's true. Cryptozoology. Yep. It heals, and it also mystifies. Leave a like, by the way. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Subscribe probably before you do that, or both of those.
Yeah, and we're 13 away from 200, and once we hit 200,
oh shit,
we'll finally eat like that terrible beans challenge or something. I don't know. Like I don't want to do it, but we'll do something. Maybe collaborate with other people. Finally, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we hit 200. Well, we're almost there. Give us 13 more.
I'm not putting any jalapeno. Well. Maybe. If it's jalapenos, yeah, but I ain't doing any of that Reaper bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that Reaper bullshit either.
I saw somebody take that one chip challenge. I don't think that dude was the same afterwards.
Well, we'll never be the same after today, guys, because we're talking about cryptozoology. And, I'm supposed to talk about cryptozoology, aren't I?
Yeah, what the hell is cryptozoology, you may be asking?
Yeah, well, why don't you let us know, Pete?
Well, according to Wikipedia, cryptozoology is a pseudoscience and subculture that searches for and studies unknown, legendary, or extinct animals whose present existence is disputed or unsubstantiated. Kind of like Donald Trump's claims that he won the fucking election. Boom!
Wow, we're like only a few minutes in, we're getting political. Oh no! We said we wouldn't do it. We did. Oh my god.
These animals, which are actually based in popular, or well, rather, they're actually they kind of come from like old kind of folklore. And some notable examples are definitely Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, the Yeti, the Chupacabra, the Jersey Devil, and something called the Mokele-mbembe.
The Mokele-mbembe? Oh, fuck yeah.
Mbembe? Is that how you say it? Oh, shit. Okay.
I think it is, yeah. I can answer what that is really quick if you want me to.
Yeah.
almost done with the freaking cryptozoology part.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say it's like that long neck dinosaur. It's fucking that dinosaur from Land Before Time. Littlefoot, or what is it?
You mean the long necks? You literally said it when you said that.
Nah, it's Necky. His name's Necky.
Whatever,
Necky?
but yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
Cryptozoologists refer to these entities as cryptids, a term coined by the subculture. Because it does not follow the scientific method, cryptozoology is considered a pseudoscience by mainstream science. So, like, kind of like what Elon Musk does, right? You know, all
pseudoscience.
All pseudoscience bullshit
is already wrong. Wikipedia bullshit. I'm about to go. It's not a pseudoscience. This is proven science, guys.
It is not.
Trey, I would not recommend trying to edit a Wikipedia page. I've been banned from Wikipedia for almost 20 years because I edited the Transformers page. When it first was announced, I put like, after all, they're more than meets the eye, and they banned me for life. So I wouldn't recommend it, Trey. It's not worth it.
I kind of want to go. I want you to prove this to me because I kind of feel like that's true.
It is true. It's 100%.
That's amazing. Cryptozoology is considered as excuse me. It's considered as pseudoscience by mainstream science, and it is neither a branch of zoology nor of folklore studies. And it was originally founded in the 1950s by zoologists Bernard Hevelmans and Ivan T. Sanderson. There you go.
Interesting.
That's cryptozoology. Cool. So what is a cryptid? That's another good question. A cryptid.
So we actually had to get a little clear on this or whatever because I had picked a mythical creature that wasn't a cryptid.
I'm pretty sure it was a cryptid.
I don't know, man. I checked the wiki.
Those are our sources today, folks. Various wiki pages.
Various wiki pages. There you go. Cryptids, which are animals that cryptozoologists believe may exist somewhere in the wild, but are not believed to exist by mainstream science. There you go. So that's a cryptid.
You want to know what's a fun fact right now before we proceed any further?
What's that?
And I'm not making this up. This is real. You can look this up. The panda was once considered a cryptid.
You know what else was once considered a cryptid?
What?
A platypus.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Really?
Yeah.
That's true?
Yeah, it's 100% true. At one point in time, the platypus
King Brachion says La Llorona is more real than Bitcoin.
Absolutely. Bitcoin's fake. Wallet chain, that shit's fake too.
NFTs though are real. 100% real.
Bitcoin because you can't show me if you do. Oh, Jesus Zavala is asking what was it, Trey? It was a knuckleavy.
Oh, so, yeah. That was the thing.
It was the thing that I originally picked, but if anybody wants to go check it out, it's an Irish mythical thing that brings plague.
It looks fucking terrifying. Is that fucking terrifying thing you sent us?
Yeah, it's literally a human torso, like, attached to the back of a horse with really long limbs that drag on the ground.
That was a horse? I thought it was a cat.
No, dude, it's a horse. That's how big that thing is supposed to be. And that you can see it walking around or whatever right before a huge famine starts.
Am I the only one that... Never mind. I was going to make a horse cock joke. Never mind. Let's move on. Let's just move on.
Yeah, I kind of want to know now, damn it.
No. The time has passed. We don't have to talk about it. No.
But before we move on, we just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor.
Stop. You son of a bitch, you were saving it for this?
Liquid Death. Murder your thirst. This right here is not a pseudoscience. Water in an aluminum can.
You know what also comes in an aluminum can? Caffeine.
Yeah, but that's not our sponsor.
I have a plastic bottle, but I took off the label so we don't get sued. But it's whatever.
Guys, don't forget the famous cryptid, the up dog.
What the fuck's the up dog? Is this a joke? What the fuck's the up dog? Did I just get fucking swindled, bamboozled?
No,
you said it wrong.
You said it wrong, bro. You're supposed to say, "What's up, dog?" And I was supposed to say nothing much.
Wow, I fucked it up.
You fucked it up
Yeah.
hard.
like I told Trey before we started recording, like I'm not fucking high, but like I act high.
Act high. Do you cacti?
Oh yeah, I love that shit. But anyways,
that was a nice play on words, baby.
what do now we know what cryptozoology is and little fun facts about that. Pete, did you want to go first about some bullshit or what's
Sure, I'll do some bullshit, man. Originally, I was gonna do the Wendigo, but I think we should do like a whole episode on the Wendigo. To be honest with you,
That's actually a really good idea. There's a lot of stuff to unpack on that one.
there is a lot to unpack, and one of the more like interesting things I found out about the Wendigo when I was kind of researching it was that it could also be used as a metaphor for manifest destiny.
What?
Yeah.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, bro. Like colonization, man. The White Devil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like The
Yeah.
Revenant. Sorry, Leonardo DiCaprio. Great movie.
Wait,
And they
what?
hate everybody, that's why.
Like The Revenant. Leonardo DiCaprio, that movie? Like I just saw it the other day, and I just
Bear
remember
movie?
that's The Revenant.
The bear movie.
Yeah,
the
the
bear
bear movie. He got mauled by a fucking bear. Great movie.
I thought the bear fucked him.
No,
Dude, why would that happen? Why? Like,
Because the bear's asserting dominance.
dude, not all animals do that. Last I checked, a dolphin and a bear are very fucking different animals.
Wait,
right?
hold the phone. Are you implying that a dolphin fucks to assert dominance?
Yeah, dude. Have you seen an episode of King of the Hill?
Give
I
me
thought
one
the
second,
dolphin
you
just
guys.
got horny.
Continue. I'll be right back.
I don't know where Trey went. No, that really did happen. Speaking of which, while Trey's be right backing, I'm going to say a little fun fact. I was listening to a podcast about MK Ultra, and it turns out a Nazi scientist jacked off a dolphin for science for some reason. Like, I don't fucking know why.
Jacked off a dolphin.
Yeah, dude, that's like a real fucking thing. A Nazi scientist. So, like, Nazis are terrible fucking people and they show up burning hell, but, like, they waste a lot of money on stupid shit. We're getting to that, Adrian. We're getting to that. He's just like, I thought this would be about cryptids. We're getting to that.
Hey, man, there's no scarier cryptid than the Nazis, guys. Come on now.
Exactly. But no, I'm just stalling for Trey. Trey's back. All right. So go ahead, Pete. What were you going to talk about?
I'm glad I walked into that part. There's no scarier cryptid than Nazis.
Now,
Dude,
I'm probably going to get shit for this because it's probably the easiest thing that you can research when you're looking at cryptids. But I think it's a lot of people's introduction to the actual whole cryptozoology, mythical creature kind of shit. And that is none other than big feet.
Wow. I mean, like, you don't have to call me out on that, man. I know my fucking feet are pretty big and smelly, so, it's pretty
You don't have
hurtful.
to tell us that we're smelly, man.
Man, you know what?
Dude.
Sandro also likes anime feet. Since we're on the subject,
What?
Sandro likes, anime feet, and he likes when they draw them all sweaty and stinky and shit.
No, this you mean Bigfoot? Talk about Bigfoot. I don't know what you're talking about, folks.
You walked into that, dude.
No, I didn't. But yeah, okay, yeah. So you're talking about Bigfoot, obviously, right?
Taken right off of Wikipedia, Bigfoot, also commonly referred to as Sasquatch, is a purported ape-like creature said to inhabit the forests of North America. Many dubious articles have been offered in attempts to prove the existence of Bigfoot, including anecdotal claims of visual observations, as well as alleged video and audio recordings, photographs, and casts of large footprints. Some are known or admitted hoax. Tales of wild, hairy humanoids exist throughout the world, and such creatures appear in the folklore of North America, including the mythologies of indigenous people, which is kind of where I was like, hold the phone. Indigenous people actually, drew shit and stuff about Bigfoot, but in truth, this is true. On the Tule River Indian Reservation, California, petroglyphs created by a group of natives there at a site called Painted Rock are alleged to depict a group of Bigfoots called the family. The local tribes people call the largest of the glyphs Hairy Man, and they're estimated to be between 500 and 1,000 years old.
Wow.
You see, like, I'm glad you brought up Bigfoot, because that is actually kind of interesting cryptid, and like, there's so much, dare I say, lore to Bigfoot. Like, a lot of people claim to have seen it. You can go on YouTube right now and look up Bigfoot sightings. You'll get like 1 million videos. You can go to drive up to Austin and go to the Museum of Weird, and they have a frozen Bigfoot in there. I mean, like, Bigfoot's just everywhere. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Bigfoot is also one of the more, I guess, if you want to look at it, it's kind of the most American cryptid also. You know, because, everybody sees Bigfoot. There's Bigfoot in Garner State Park.
He hung out with John Lithgow.
Yeah, there you go. John Lithgow was rooming with Bigfoot before he became a fucking alien.
And then...
Oh, that's a deep cut.
And then he got sponsored by Jacqueline's and started selling jerky.
Exactly. Bigfoot was also the hit fucking Sasquatch on YouTube. Go check out Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, great guy. Yeah. Also, since like we're talking about Bigfoot and pop culture, there was like a fucking a candidate running for like I think mayor or like some kind of seat in like the city council, and the guy that sabotaged his campaign was just like, don't vote for this guy. He writes Bigfoot erotica that he sells on Amazon.
I remember that.
And the guy ended up winning by a landslide because of the Bigfoot erotica.
I mean, if you had to vote for one person, would you vote for the boring, turd muffin motherfucker, or would you vote for the guy that writes Bigfoot porn? I think I know who I'd vote for any day of the fucking week.
Yeah, dude. I haven't read it, but like I read like the titles and like I saw the pictures online of like the covers of the fucking books, and it's like the most hilarious shit ever. Like someone really fucking wrote this shit, and they're fucking like running a town right now. It's great.
That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty American, also, if you think about it.
Absolutely.
How many times have people? When was this? Because I remember this one was kind of recent. How many times have people caught Bigfoot?
There's been a couple of dozen times, actually. Way more, like, during the 1950s and 60s, it was more prevalent, like, for people to actually they would hoax, basically. I think the earliest report was involving an 1884 newspaper report of an ape-like creature captured in British Columbia. And, of course, everybody was, like, holy shit, they actually caught, like, this big hairy thing. But in reality, it really wasn't anything. It was just, something that some guy wrote just to get, it was kind of like, what kind of times would you call those? I guess it was like Wild West clickbait, if you want to look at it that way.
Okay.
So, but in 1968, actually, the frozen corpse of a supposed hair-covered hominid measuring 5 feet 11 inches was paraded around the United States as part of a traveling exhibition. Many stories surfaced as to its origin, such as it having been killed by hunters in Minnesota or killed by American soldiers near Da Nang during the Vietnam War. So again, Bigfoot is kind of like, it's at its core, it's an American kind of construct, but that hasn't stopped any other culture from around the world, kind of just being like, oh, we've got the Yetis of Tibet. We've got the skunk apes of Australia, I think?
No, that's actually Florida.
Oh, that's Florida. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's actually Florida. I mean, you could still say it's another country because like
it's Florida.
It's Florida.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking crazy over there. So yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, this actual thing right here came out on Unsolved Mysteries back in the 90s, and they did like a whole expose on it. And it was a couple of guys who just put a bunch of like bullshit inside of like this big old thing, like a glass top, and then boom, they just called it a Bigfoot. And everybody's like, oh shit, there's a Bigfoot right there, and then they charge you $5 or like however much it cost back in 1968 to rip you off. And it would go fucking, go see the freaking, go see the Bigfoot and shit.
Look, in the comments, Adrian actually says it's like when you go to the carnival and they say they have a monster in a box and you pay $5 to see it, but it's like a rat with a wig. That's exactly what you just said.
Spinach Fest.
Exactly, yeah, Spinach Festival.
That snake wasn't that big, dude.
I mean, it was a pretty big snake, but it wasn't like a
humongous anaconda. $4 worth of a big snake.
I remember getting in there for free because I just walked in and I was like, "That's not fucking big," and I just walked out.
I remember that. Wow, what a ripoff.
I was like, man, this is bullshit. Fuck this. Anyway, but not only has, it been kind of, several different indigenous tribes of America have actually talked about Bigfoot at one point in time. And kind of one of the big friggin' things actually about this is that, let me just bring it up right over here. There have been over 10 million reported Bigfoot sightings across the world. 10,000 of them being here in the United States.
God,
but that's not even like, okay, so like those are like, that's according to like one site, but I mean, yeah, most of the reports, there's so many people that report Bigfoot that it's like almost a daily thing with like cops. Cops will get called out. Hey, I think I saw a Bigfoot out in the backyard. They'll go out to the backyard. They won't find anything. They'll be like, all right, you're crazy. It's a tree. It's some bullshit. Couple nights later, guy calls again. Boom. But there's Bigfoot in my backyard. I'm serious, So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's one of the most like called on thing. I think it's like aliens and then Bigfoot.
You gotta think of this though. Like aliens, we're all slowly starting to kind of like be okay with the fact that they're probably real. They're probably out there. 10 million sightings?
And that's around the world, and that's kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, I saw Bigfoot. Now, I'm not saying that 10 million people are trying to, chase for clout, but I mean, if the shoe fits, or rather, if the foot fits.
Nah.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Damn.
So, anyway, kind of bringing it into like the whole kind of perspective, at least as far as the scientific view goes. A lot of people believe that Bigfoot, or rather Bigfoot enthusiasts believe, that Bigfoot may be the missing link between apes and humans. Specifically, those that believe Bigfoot may be a descendant of, wow, that's a really hard word to say. Anyway, there's a certain genus of ape that, could theoretically, hey, if there's like going to be a missing link between us and apes, this is going to be it right here. So there's also been several formal studies where people have actually gone into the woods and constructed Bigfoot traps and set up cameras and get, a whole bunch of hair samples and everything else like that. There's DNA samples that have also been taken, but nothing has ever been conclusive, which is kind of like cool because in reality, they're not saying that it's fake. Very likely it could be, but they don't have any proof to say that it is.
And we'll probably never know, but like, I'm glad you like brought that up earlier. That like, you said it was like aliens and then Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Right? There's people actually like out there that believe that Bigfoot's an alien also. Have you heard about that theory?
I actually have heard that theory, yep.
And like, I remember watching fucking like The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, from fucking when we were kids. Oh, and they had an episode with Bigfoot and he was a fucking alien. I was like, oh shit, man. It blew my mind. And I was just like, maybe that cartoon made me be like, okay, maybe it is true.
Absolutely. Now, we can talk all day about Bigfoot, but the one thing that we haven't really got into the nitty-gritty of is actual proof. I think everybody has seen the footage, the Patterson-Gimlin film. It's the most well-known video of an alleged Bigfoot sighting. This was recorded on October 20th, 1967 by Roger Patterson and Robert Bob Gimlin as they explored an area called Bluff Creek in Northern California. The video is only 59.5 seconds long, and has become an iconic piece of Bigfoot lore and continues to be highly scrutinized, analyzed, and a debated subject. Some argue that the film has provided no supportive data of any scientific value, while others believe the subject in the film is proof of an unrecognized hominid living in North America. Now, when Unsolved Mysteries did this episode, they scrutinized the Patterson-Gimlin film a lot. And guess what? They didn't find anything wrong with the movie, with the film. They said, yep, this is not staged, or rather, hold on, I said it wrong. This is not fake. It's not, special effects, but we don't know what it is. At any rate,
didn't they all, but I've seen that fucking clip several times, but didn't they years later, didn't one of them admit oh yeah, it's fake?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So a long fucking time ago, or maybe, a long time, rather after, I think it was, oh man, I don't know if it was one of the two guys that was there, went on one of these shows, and then he was he was just kind of explaining how the Bigfoot was walking, and he's doing the walk, and he does the turn, and then he does the walk again, whatever. But they kind of interlaced it over the original footage, and the guy did exactly the same walk. And he's the same height, same build. So, yeah, of course, everybody thought it was a hoax right then and there. But there was a second reel.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, there was a second reel of footage, and guess what it was?
Drinking water? I don't fucking know. Oh, no, putting a suit on. Is that it?
Nope. It was them making plaster casts of some footprints.
Wow! What? No! What?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. That's even worse than putting a suit on. Fuck.
Yeah. So,
I like Richard's fucking comment that it could be interdimensional. I like that theory better than this.
What do you mean that they were casting them? Are you saying that they were pouring molds into footprints, or they were making footprints?
So when the Bigfoot craze kind of hit in the 60s and the 70s, everybody wanted a Bigfoot because not only would it promote tourism, but they could profit off of selling the casts or whatever. So people would go out, and they even showed this. This is from way back when also. I saw another documentary. They would take a plot of land, maybe where there was some hard clay or whatever. They would make large footprints inside of the dirt, and then they would pour casted mold in there. So they would pour concrete, or they would pour latex or plastic, and then they would make, boom, here's our proof. We got this from wherever.
That's actually pretty smart, man. They're making money off of fucking bullshit.
Whoa.
Again, very American.
Absolutely. Yeah. There you go. Making money off of bullshit. Now,
I'm not gonna lie. I did look into buying a Bigfoot cast, but I'm not gonna talk about that. I didn't. I'm not dumb. Okay, go ahead, Pete.
So, kind of to put everything in conclusion, it's just one of those things where, when you're getting into cryptozoology, Bigfoot is, the one starting point that I believe everybody should start at, because there's just a lot of back and forth. It was one of the big things that the scientific community kind of looked at objectively, and we're like, okay, we'll take your bet on this being actually real. And then they didn't find anything factual about it, but there's this, this community, this group of people that still believe that Bigfoot will fuck your ass up if you don't buy his beef jerky. Just like I'm going to fuck y'all's asses up if you don't buy Liquid Death. Murder your thirst.
Incredible. Bravo. Fucking, this is just a big ass advertisement for fucking,
or shitty carbonated water.
No.
Dude, what? No, the sparkling is the best. If you're going to buy Liquid Death, get the black cans. The sparkling water is the best.
It's a big ass commercial for commercialism. Fucking boost the economy, everybody. Go buy American goods.
So there you go. American Cryptid, baby, right here.
That's what it fucking taught me. Fuck yeah. All right. Very, very good. Trey, what you got for us, man?
So I decided to do mine on the Jersey Devil. I got a little story about how I ran into the Jersey Devil for
Wait
the
a minute,
first
Jersey
time.
Devil? Are you talking about the hockey team? Jersey Devils?
No. I'm talking about the classic PlayStation video game that came out in 1999.
Oh, okay, that's great. I forgot about that game. But no, go ahead. Talk the Jersey Devil.
So back when, what year was this? Do you guys remember MTV Sphere?
Fuck, I remember that show. It was
Dude,
like
hell
fucking.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like the whole paranormal investigators or whatever, but they were just throwing a bunch of poor random kids into an abandoned building.
Yeah, in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. So, one of my favorite episode is when they put these kids into a place called the Pine Barrens.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
yeah, now they all, of course, they had to do their little challenges and stuff, and I remember one was of a girl who had to stand inside of an abandoned pool, a public pool. An in-ground one or whatever, and wait there for like an hour. I think she was sitting on a chair or something like that. But while she's sitting there, and of course, this place is known as the haunting ground of the Jersey Devil. While she's sitting there, there's plenty of movement in the trees and shit. Now, of course, this could have just been MTV trying to scare the shit out of her.
Because when weren't they trying to do that on MTV's Fear? The show is called MTV's Fear.
Fear, yes.
Yeah. So if anything wasn't going to happen, they were going to make it happen. Anywho.
Wait. Before you continue on, though, man, do you remember MTV Sex? Man, that was such a great fucking show, man. Holy shit.
I don't know why that popped me so hard. What the fuck are you doing?
Man, you remember that show? Man, that shit was awesome.
I mean, I remember it now.
man, I'm just gonna say this, guys. It came out at the perfect time in high school. Let me just tell you.
No, stop.
What an incredible fucking show. Holy shit.
Stop, man. Fucking stop. Why can't you be normal and talk about fucking like the Max or that fucking big head motherfucker? Or Daria. Fucking sex. Fuck.
Dude.
Fuck off.
It was a cultural thing, alright? It was a cultural icon.
Adrian's actually waiting for us to do our Raid Shadow Legends advertisement.
Funny you mentioned that, because if
no, god damn it.
Don't do this. Keep going, Trey, please.
So, yeah, because I saw that episode and I used to love that show. That show was terrifying. I looked up the Jersey Devil later, like just to find out what it was about and stuff like that, and there is about 300 years of lore behind it. So
300 years?
Yeah.
God damn, that's fucking ancient. That's like before America, right?
Actually, it's about the same time as they were colonizing it. So, southern New Jersey, around Philadelphia, all that stuff or whatever, they have the Jersey Devil, which is also known as the Leeds Devil. It's called the Leeds Devil because Mother Leeds, who was I guess a pilgrim? She was a mother, of course, had 12 children. And a lot of these people did not want any more kids. So when she found out she was pregnant with the 13th child, she cursed it. Said that she did not want it. But of course carried it to term. So when that baby was born, it was born a normal baby and turned into, let me get this right, a creature with hooves, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail.
Hey, wait, when you say that she had to carry it to term, of course, was it because she was living in a Republican country? Boo!
That and the fact that, it was 1730 something.
Yeah,
hey,
dude,
man.
that was like fucking ancient. I think this is legit dead assy for America.
I'm sure they had stairs, guys, and I'm sure there was such a thing as hangers as well.
Whoa, okay, let's not talk about that. Whoa, man, fuck. You're coming in swinging tonight, man. I can't believe this. Top 4. Okay, so this baby's ugly as fuck, or the baby's fine, but then like becomes ugly as fuck.
Well, as soon as it turned into thing with a goat head, hooves, bat wings, and a forked tail. It started smacking the shit out of everybody with its forked tail and flew out the chimney, screaming bloody murder.
So, like, how old do you think this thing was? Is it like fucking 4? Like, did it hit puberty and just fucking grow wings?
No,
Like,
this was
what?
immediately after it was born.
Oh, that's fucking weird, but okay.
Yeah, this happened exactly when it was born. Now, there's a bunch of different stories that have to do around the Leeds family because they've been they did a bunch of research into the story, and they tried to find a Leeds family and stuff and records of them, and there was a Leeds gentleman who had 12 children in his will.
Interesting.
So, yeah, there's a little bit of proof there. They also find another man who, let's see, I think it was Daniel Leeds, who was from England but was living in that area at the time and had a bunch of, I guess, problem with the Quakers that were there because they didn't let him publish his astrology almanacs. They thought it was too blasphemous, I guess.
Blasphemous?
Imagine hating on the Quakers.
Well, no.
They were hating
the
on
Quakers
his-
were hating on him because he was more of a fan of cream of wheat.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I'm sorry, Trey.
Are you proud of that? Are you proud of that one?
Man, everybody fucking loves it, man. And if you love that joke, then you're gonna love Raid Shadow Legends. Download now with code 2GoodPodcast to get an extra legendary. I don't know.
Armor or something. I don't fucking know. There we
That was
go.
pretty good, man. If that would have happened in our video or whatever, I probably would have clicked off.
You know, fun fact, I tried to get Raid Shadow Legends to sponsor my wedding, but, you know, it just didn't happen. But
I played
was-
it for a week.
Why?
Free.
So-
Okay, that's fair.
How did you frame it? Like, hey guys, will you guys sponsor my wedding? And then they were like, oh no, we don't do any business with your kind of people.
That's exactly what it is, Pete. Yes, it's very good. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Kind of like how
No.
Apple Music or Apple Podcast doesn't do any business with us, right? Am I right? Huge callback. You should check out our podcast on Spotify.
Yeah, you should. And then also,
The most professional segue ever.
yeah. Oh, no, go ahead, Trey. So, where were we at? I fucking lost all our train of thought, but that's super
My
bad
bad.
sponsor.
So, with Mother Leeds or whatever, there's been a bunch of different disputes of whether she was a witch, whether she practiced black magic, of course. And then they go back to the wills and proof of there being a Leeds family living around the area. And there is a lot of stuff. It's really, really interesting. Sightings have been since, I think, let's see, 1840, the Jersey Devil was blamed for several livestock killings. Similar attacks were reported in 1841, accompanied by tracks and screams at night. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure the cops were just like examine these like dead animals, being like, "Yep, it's the Jersey Devil. Case solved." And then like they did no paperwork for the rest of the day. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Here's an interesting sighting. Joseph Bonaparte,
Well, I'm sorry. What is his name?
elder brother of Napoleon Bonaparte,
Okay.
has also claimed to have seen the Jersey Devil while hunting on his border town estate around 1820.
He just wanted some of that Bonaparte clout, man. Because you're like, oh, yeah, I'm Napoleon's brother. I'm a Bonaparte.
What a
I saw
dumb
the
fucking
Jersey
last name.
Devil. I'm not pulling your leg. And it's like, and then like, if you go back in like the history books, it's him right next to like, you know, some dolled up broad. And he's got like a wine glass and he's like,
It could be true, but yeah, that's odd. That's a fucking weird fucking thing. Okay.
that is a weird ass sighting.
Yeah, that is like a weird witness, I should say. It's like fucking random.
Yeah. But, I mean, everybody wanted to get in on that, I guess. In Greenwich, around December 1925, a local farmer shot an unidentified animal as it attempted to steal his chickens, and then photographed the corpse. Afterwards, he claimed that none of 100 people he showed it to could identify it. In 1937, an unknown animal with red eyes seen by residents of Downingtown, Pennsylvania, was compared to the Jersey Devil by a reporter for the Pennsylvania Bulletin of July 28, 1937. And we get another one in 1951 in Gibbstown, New Jersey. And then in 1960. Blah, blah, blah. There's been a lot. And 1960, the one in 1960, I think was one of the more recent ones. I think that might be the most recent one. I know there's a couple photographs floating around of an actual goat with wings.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit. It's like,
yeah, it's a little off.
It went viral a few years ago, but it was like fucking like the dumbest shit ever. It was just a goat fucking like flying through the air, but like with wings, but like it looked Photoshop, man. I saw that fucking.
Hold on. No. Andy's downplaying his excitement when you fucking saw this. Cause he was like, holy shit, did you fucking see that the Jersey Devil's fucking real? Holy fuck, this ain't fake. This isn't fake, bro. Look at it. And I looked, I was like, that shit's fucking fake. Holy
no. He's trying to fucking, expose me for something I supposedly did.
Oh, I'm gaslighting now? I'm gaslighting in here?
You're gaslight antheming me right now, because, like, I was just doing it for the lulz. You're the one that took it seriously. Oh, I'm not an idiot. You are.
I took it seriously. I just didn't want to be associated with somebody who thought that a fucking fake ass picture of a goat with wings was actually the Jersey Devil.
Well, Pete, maybe, fuck you. All right, Trey. What else you got for this fucking
interesting?
Fuck.
Interesting little time in 1909. There was a ridiculous amount of sightings. It was during the week of January 16th through January 23rd. Newspapers of the time published hundreds of claimed encounters with the Jersey Devil from all over South Jersey and the Philadelphia area. Let's see. Among alleged encounters publicized that week were claims the creature attacked a trolley car in Haddon Heights and a social club in Camden. Let's see. The widespread newspaper coverage created fear throughout the Delaware Valley, prompting a number of schools to close and workers to stay home. Vigilante groups and groups of hunters roamed the pines and countrysides in search of the devil. During this period, it is rumored that the Philadelphia Zoo posted a $10,000 reward for the creature. The offer prompted a variety of hoaxes, including a kangaroo equipped with artificial claws and bat wings.
That's pretty fun. That's fun.
Right? It's kind of crazy that in 1909 they literally had a mob of hunters go out and look for this thing like it was a unicorn.
You know what's kind of more hilarious is that they had a $10,000 reward just laying around. Hey, if you can bring this corpse in, we'll give you fucking $10,000. $10,000 in 1909 is like the equivalent of like what, $100,000 today, probably.
I think so, at least, dude. That's a lot of money in 1909. I can do the exchange rate on here, but I don't feel like it. Anyway, let's see. Of course, we had plenty of hoaxes. Bunch of footprints of Jersey Devil resembling a horse's hooves. A man later admitted he had faked some of the footprints. This book, Jeff Tibble's In the World's Greatest Hoaxes from 2006.
Okay.
That Norman Jeffries was involved in hoaxing the Jersey Devil. Norman Jeffries, publicist for Philadelphia's Ark Street Museum and renowned hoaxer, was well aware of the stories about the Jersey Devil. So when the museum proprietor, T.F. Hopkins, admitted that it was a danger of closure unless Jeffries came up with something to boost attendance, the publicist decided that the captive Jersey Devil would be the ideal crowd puller. So, pretty much, and just like Bigfoot, and I'm gonna assume this is gonna be like a trend with each of these cryptids, especially the American ones. This was also used as a way to get people to buy shit. That's about as basic as I can make it sound. But they had posters up, they had things up at festivals, carnivals, just to try and get people to come and, buy their stuff.
I mean, we talked about it, man. There's a fucking hockey team called the Jersey Devils. There's a fucking video game called Jersey Devil. It's just like, you're right. Yeah. Once again, fucking commercialism and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe this.
And, yeah, I mean, capitalism and commercialism or whatever have been around in the U.S. since then, and it's almost the exact same thing. mean, they're still using Bigfoot to this day to sell stuff.
It's true.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the Jersey Devil was some kind of mascot or something at one of these towns that are close to the Pine Barrens.
Probably is. I mean, it's a tourist attraction too, if you think about it. I mean,
Oh
people
yeah,
are going over there.
I want to go. I don't want to go at night, but I want to go.
I go at night. Really quick in the comments. Have we discussed La Shusa or El Kakui? Probably next episode or next time we do this.
Which will be in 6 months.
Probably, yeah. Also, it's like $300,000.
Yeah, $10,000 in 1909 is $300,000. Thanks, Chill Gil. That's still quite a bit of cheddar.
Yeah, Chill Gil, thank you, and I appreciate your name.
Check that out, though. Hold on. Let me really think about it, though. Somebody at $300,000 is laying around and like, you know what? Find this fucking thing. Go out and
dude,
kill it.
I would put bat wings on a dog and take it over. It's $10,000. It's $300,000.
Also in the chat, female mountain lions scream like banshees when in heat mating. I didn't even get into like Yeti calls and shit. If you guys haven't looked that up, go to YouTube and look up like Sasquatch or Yeti calls, and you'll be amazed.
Whoa, dude! I'm gonna go check out Jersey Devil sounds and stuff like that, and probably scare the shit out of myself.
There's probably some really fucked up fan fiction out there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Be sure to check out Factor Fan Fiction with Sandro X2 coming this soon. I mean, coming this summer.
No, not this summer. We're working it out. Well, Trey, you got anything else for the Jersey Devils out there?
Well, pretty much the Jersey Devil, if you haven't heard of it, you might still be living under a rock. That thing has so much pop culture references and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. Of course, like Andy said, they're the mascot to a major hockey league team. And they had a not successful video game. I don't think Jersey Devil made that much money. I remember it though, and if anybody remembers the cover, it's just that purple dude that was a Mario 64 platformer.
You know what? It probably made more money than Glover.
Which is coming back on 420, baby. Pick that up on Steam.
I'm not playing Glover, Andy.
You should, Trey.
I played it in 1998, dude. Feverish as hell. And I had nightmares about it.
Well,
it almost sounded like you were threatening him a little bit. You should, Trey.
I was threatening him. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, Trey.
Oh.
What?
Shit, that's pretty cool. There's a Cryptozoic Entertainment. Cryptozoic Entertainment makes a bunch of board games and stuff.
They do.
They have a Cryptkins blind box set, and this little Jersey Devil looks pretty cool. Jersey Devil has been used in plenty of fantasy. It's still put in a bunch of video games. It's been part of the. Let's see. It's been explored in numerous works of fantasies, and it makes an appearance including. And I remember the X-Files episode. It comes out in The Wolf Among Us as a character, I think, like a friend. TMNT.
What? No, okay, I can't remember. Yeah, I didn't remember.
I think there was a Jersey Devil character, right? Was it the cartoon?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, Wingnut?
No, it was the 2007 CGI one, or the computer generated one, the computer animated show that was on Nickelodeon for a little while.
Oh, okay. I get you.
The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest.
Of course.
A Night with the Jersey Devil for you fan fiction guys.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, interesting. Yeah.
And Gravity Falls, if anybody's young enough to have watched that cartoon.
Hey, like, I'm not young and I watched that show. Gravity Falls is fucking amazing. I'm not afraid to admit it.
I've heard it's a good cartoon.
It's really good. It's a really good. It's like a legit good story, like good storytelling. And Trey, these are all great and everything, but what are your sources for all this shit?
You don't need to know.
What the fuck is that?
Andy, what are you going to talk about?
Wait, what the fuck was that? Like, it's like everybody. I'm looking at like a fucking Hayao Miyazaki character, but like fucking What is that? Is that a bong? Is that officially
Maybe.
licensed?
It's officially licensed. I got it from Miyazaki himself.
Oh, okay. That's where he fucking comes with all these ideas. Great.
But
Fantastic.
yeah, Jersey Devil might be one of my favorite cryptids. It's terrifying. It's got a little bit of witchcraft, a little bit of dark storytelling or whatever. And Pilgrim Times are creepy, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Go watch The Witch. It was terrifying.
Fuck yeah, go watch The Witch.
Man, I'm gonna get a lot of heat. I didn't like that movie. I thought
When
it
we
was
talk
boring.
about this, I still don't understand how you could
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
Ship
understand.
Moon Knight and not like The Witch.
You know what I do like? Go. Thunder. Thunder. Thunderbird. Ho! I'm sorry, I just want to do the whole Thundercats intro. So, what I'm talking about today is the motherfucking Thunderbird, but specifically a story that happened forever ago of a Thunderbird that was supposedly gunned down in the West, Wild West, so to speak. So you're probably wondering what the hell's a Thunderbird. So basically, a Thunderbird is exactly what it sounds. It's a giant ass bird. How Pete was talking about fucking like Bigfoot and Native Americans. Native American people have also memorized Thunderbirds and shit. Like you go like to any Indian camp and they have reservations I should say, and they have like totem poles of like big altars and everything, and apparently they like brought luck or like rain to like places like that. So that's what a Thunderbird is, but like what I'm talking about specifically is like this story that happened in April of 1890. So the story goes like this. Two cowboys in Arizona, some people have even said it's Texas, so we really don't know, killed a giant bird-like creature with an enormous wingspan that was said to have smooth skin, featherless wings like a bat, and the face that resembled an alligator. Kind of like a prehistoric pterodactyl. Or a pterodon, because that sounds way cooler.
Pterodon does sound cool.
It sounds fucking cool. It sounds metal, right? Yeah.
Right.
So,
Nobody
like...
likes the Pink Ranger.
Wait, hold on. Did you say no one likes a Pink Ranger?
They love her.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what the fuck are you... Like, are you fucking
look.
dense?
Everybody had a giant crush on Kimberly, but nobody wanted to be the Pink Ranger.
She had a skirt, dude. What? I mean, like, yeah, no.
Yes, and the Yellow Ranger had a bulge. It's fine.
What's wrong with having a skirt, bro?
I mean, it's cool now, but when I was a kid, like, you know, I grew up. I would wear a skirt today. Not gonna lie.
You know what? Hold on. If you're hairier than a Sasquatch, and if you have more hair than a Thunderbird has on its hairless head, then maybe you should try Manscaped. Use code 2GoodPodcast to save 15% on your next purchase. And if you send us a screenshot of that to 2GoodContent.
You can't fucking finish, dude.
Good. But thank you, because I was just like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay.
Adrian Guerrero says, you know, there were still a lot of megafauna after the Ice Age that humans at the time did have interaction with.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask a question that everyone has on their minds. What the fuck's a megafauna? Is that what that is?
Flora and fauna are a reference to plants and animals, and megafauna are really, really big animals.
Really big animals.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
Not necessarily big feet, but just big all around.
And before I proceed, really quick, Chill Gill in the chat, I had a giant crush on Billy. Didn't we all? He was a great guy, you know? Billy was a great guy.
Man, I heard about them bullying him on set. Dude, fuck
yeah.
That ruined all my shit for fucking Tommy, dude.
Yeah,
fuck
dude,
yeah,
it's
man,
really fucked up.
Man, fuck Tommy, bro. I don't care if Jesus never tapped out. You're gonna tap out, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, 1890, two cowboys killed this giant-ass fucking thing. They then dragged the carcass back to town, where it was pinned with wings outstretched outstretched like across the length of a barn. And here's where the story gets interesting, everybody. A picture of this event may have been published in the local newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph.
Is that what we're looking at right now? Oh, did you click on watch stream?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes. That is... I'll get to that. But yeah, that's supposedly how the photo looks like. So, I'll get to that right now. So this actually was like happened in the late 1800s. This was largely forgotten for over 70 years until May 1963 in the issue of Saga magazine, where a writer named Jack Pearl recounted the story of the Tombstone Thunderbird, along with some large bird sightings of the early 1960s. Not only did he tell the story about it, like what I just said, he did go into a step further and actually named the year that it was published in 1866 in the Tombstone Epitaph. And that it was in fact nailed to the damn, barn like he says. And the way he describes it is like it's spread out wingspan, and then like 6 cowboys are lined up in front of it, like touching fingertips to fingertips. And it was a wingspan at least 36 feet long. That's the way he described it. Now, 4 months later, after this recounting of the story, in September of 1963, in a different magazine, this time Fate magazine, a correspondent of a magazine named H.M. Kramer would state that not only the story was true, but the photo was published and appeared in multiple newspapers all over America.
When was this again?
Supposedly this photo was taken of a giant bird that was like killed, probably a pterodactyl, in 1890, supposedly. And then it was largely forgotten for over 70 years, and then it was brought up in Saga magazine and Fate magazine in 1963.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me see. I lost my little space right here.
Do you need me to do another ad?
No. I got it. Thank you. Anyway.
Are you sure?
Thanks, but no. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
I can do it real quick.
Don't worry about it. I'm already I'm going. Okay. So yeah, he says newspapers had appeared. It had appeared in newspapers all over America. Great. And then the editors of Fate would even claim to have published a photo also in an early issue of their same magazine. So they went to the back photos, and what did they find? Nothing. So the original epitaph story about a large bird, like killed and everything, was actually published though, because when they went to the back records of the epitaph, the Tombstone Epitaph, in April 26, 1890, there was a story about it, but there was no photo. So now there's huge confusion on whether the photo was real or not. So going even further, because again, this happened supposedly late 1800s, and then 70 years later they're talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, they're old as fuck now. You gotta think about that. And so another reader remembered another strange incident. He wrote to the magazine in the summer 1970 and gave a first-hand account of a separate flying monster incident that occurred near Tombstone. So the newspaper was called Tombstone Epitaph, and he says there was a flying monster incident near the town of Tombstone, and I forgot where that is. I don't think it's in Texas. It might be in Arizona.
But
if you watch, sounds like an Arizona town.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember the movie Tombstone. With Val Kilmer, and I don't remember where that movie took place. Great movie.
Took place in Tombstone.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, we know that. I get that.
The movie's called Tombstone because the place is called Tombstone?
Probably. But I just remember I don't remember anything from that movie except I'm your Huckleberry or something like that. I don't know who the fuck said that, but anyways.
Fuck you, Pete.
Doc Holliday, Val Kilmer. What the fuck?
It's a good fucking movie. I didn't know.
No, I'm talking to Andy. I don't know who said that. Are you fucking man? Are you serious
Look,
right now?
I'm not high, okay? I'm not high. All right.
Holy shit!
Anyways, the writer had met two cowboys that told a similar story around 1880 that they had shot and chased a giant creature until their horses refused to go any further. The giant bird was not killed or brought to town or photographed.
How many cowboys?
2.
Y'all killed 2 cowboys.
Wow.
So, a number of articles were just like, everyone started looking for this article. And then this thing, this journal called The Pursuit, which is like a journal for a society of investigation and unexplained, prompted the memory of this guy named W. Ritchie Benedict, who recalled seeing this person named Ivan T. Sanderson display a copy of the photo on the actual TV, the Pierre Bentham Show, which is like a kind of like a Canadian television show, like way back in like the 1940s.
Canadian.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
There was TV in the 1940s?
That was Canadian.
Or 1960s. 1960s, I'm sorry. But yeah, unfortunately, though, no copies of this show can be found. So again, another dead trail. Someone says that this is like real. They saw it on TV. They read it in magazines, but no one has been able to see this for sure.
Oh, fuck. Man, was this just a long fucking episode about lost media all over again?
Right.
We'll get to that.
God damn it.
So during the 90s, the early days of the internet, many people came forward claiming to have seen the photo somewhere from the range of old newspapers all the way to the National Geographic. The Mothman Prophecies author himself, John Keel, the guy that wrote Mothman Prophecies, quote, said this: "I know I saw it, and not only that, I compared notes with a lot of other people who saw it."
Wait, hold on. Does he actually sound like that, or?
No, I'm over exaggerating. He doesn't really sound like that.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea how this man sounds. This is how he sounds like in my mind, okay?
No, that's headcanon for me now.
Okay, great.
Unfortunately for me too.
Which brings us to this photo that Pete brought up. In the year 2000, a show called Freaky Links recreated the photo.
Hold on. In the year 2000.
Very good. So, yeah. They recreated the photo for TV. So,
In the year 2000.
what is going on here? Great. So what's going on here, guys? It's a Conan sketch. That's what it is. So what's going on here? Is this...
I heard it from the fucking room, and then I heard it through the audio. It went longer than it should have.
So yeah, you would think, you said it yourself, Trey and Pete, is this just like a lost media thing? You would think that. But you know what I believe it is? You all there? You all ready? I believe that this is the Mandela effect. Right, guys?
Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck.
That's right.
God damn it.
So, I'm not the only one that believes that. There's two people that are like, have PhDs, and trust me, bro, they have PhDs. And Jerome Clark and author Mark Hall speculate that the description of the basic image in question, men standing alongside a winged creature nailed to a barn, is evocative enough to implant a sort of false memory, leading some people to vaguely remember seeing the photo at some distant, imprecise time. It creates such a vivid image in the mind that many people who have knowledge and an interest in curiosity and eccentric things like this begin to think that the photo is familiar. It literally creates a shared memory of something that does not exist.
I hate the Mandela effect. It's Berenstein Bears, apparently. Fucking stupid.
So, yeah, I could sit here and just be like, this is just like bullshit. This is like a false narrative, like, lost media that turns into the Mandela effect. But this isn't the only account of people seeing a giant fucking pterodactyl or pterodon, if you will. I looked into it, and one of the most controversial reports of seeing something like this actually occurred in late 1970s, where in July 25th, 1979, in Lawndale, Illinois, around 9 p.m., a group of 3 boys were at play in a residential backyard. Two large birds approached and chased the boys. 2 escaped unharmed, but the third boy, a 10-year-old boy named Marlon Lowe, did not. One of the birds reportedly clamped his shoulder with his claws, then lifted Lowe above 2 feet off the ground, carrying him at some distance. Lowe fought against the bird, which released him. Now, I did look into this, and this is actually true. Someone
What?
in 1977 named Marlon Lowe. Marlon Lowe is a real person, and he had claw marks on his shoulders and everything. So make of that what you will. Maybe it wasn't a pterodactyl or paradon, but something definitely grabbed him. I mean, fucking birds are big, man. Like fucking vultures. It could have been a vulture. I mean, these are fucking kids. Also, this is a testimony of 10-year-old kids, so they're gonna say some stupid shit. But yeah, it's true. So like, make it that what you will. But something like this did happen. So another thing that happened also, and like I was shocked, everybody, by when I saw this. I looked it up more, and there's actually been some sightings in San Antonio, Texas. In 1976, a group of, I want to say sober teachers, fucking saw something. I want to say it's the late 70s, man. I threw that in there. It doesn't say sober. Like it says teachers. I'm just fucking throwing that in there because teachers like to party. That's all I'm saying. But like, they claim to have seen a giant bird circling around like the recess area, and they called it the kids back in. That's all it was, and that was in 1976. But in the late 2000s, near Medina Lake, in fact, people had claimed to have seen it. Some people even claimed to see it near Huebner Road and Babcock Road in San Antonio. So once again, make of that what you will. And Chill Gill says it's LaShusa. You know what? Let's say it's LaShusa. I rest my case.
I don't know. I agree with Chill Gill when the meth grabbed that kid.
But yeah,
2000.
that is the story of the lost media Mandela effect pterodactyl thunderbird photo.
Wow.
Did I take you for a ride? Were you surprised?
Yeah, you kind of did.
I hate this picture. This picture pisses me off.
You hate this picture? This
Yeah,
picture
dude,
right here?
Look, straight up, it looks super fake just from the head.
Well, yeah, this is the recreation.
Oh,
That's one of the recreations.
One
yes.
of the recreations, yeah.
So there's actually like multiple photos online that you could find of it. Most of them are recreations. So supposedly some of these photos have unknown origins. So make it that if you will. Maybe it is real. Maybe it is a Mandela effect. Maybe it just is lost media. We'll never know.
Pete, I need you to show the audience what the Jersey Devil looks like.
You got it, fam. Give me 1 second.
You know which one I need you to show. Do it to it.
Do it to
While
it.
he's looking for that, Andy.
Wait, what?
Oh, I said while he's looking for that real quick. The Thunderbird. Why is it called a Thunderbird? Do you know?
I think it's just because it sounds cool. Like I don't fucking know. Well, it's like I said, Indians call it a thunderbird because like people like Indians had like folklore where they believed that it would bring good luck and rain. So hence the thunder. So while Pete looks at that, fucking Joe Camel.
All right, this is the Jersey Devil.
I love that photo. I Oh, 100%.
His shirt says "Let's get weird."
He's got the fucking biodome star shit in the back.
I just realized it's a fucking vape in his mouth too.
I hate this. This is a good way to end this special episode of the Too Good Roundtable. But before we sign off, I'm gonna get a few plugs in. So, recently I saw the Batman, which is not a cryptid, but like could be to the people of Gotham City.
Might
And
as well be.
I had some choice words, and I was compelled to make a different kind of review video. It wasn't even I didn't even call it a Sandro Goes Off thing. I made an honest review about it. I have that right now on the YouTube channel. Check it out. It's under 5 minutes long, spoiler free. Just an honest review of the Batman.
It's actually a pretty good video. I'm super impressed by it.
Yeah, I was very compelled to do it. I'll probably make another one just like this for Morbius because I know how much people love Morbius, which is shingles. That's a joke.
Yeah. Morbius. Yeah.
But yeah, like I got that just released this week. I have some other videos in the process of making. So if you like movies like I do, get those videos to watch. I have a video on Jackass. I have a video on fucking the Batman and other shit. So give it a watch. And Trey, what you got going on?
Dude, I am with the rest of all of Twitch, and I'm stuck on Elden Ring. So I haven't scheduled or been scheduling any actual streams, but I've been streaming a lot more lately. So if you guys are not subscribed already, subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll get that nice little notification when I do go live. I also started playing Have a Nice Death. Pretty cool roguelike. I'm gonna play it again soon, very, very soon. So look forward to that. And that's it. Pete, what you got going on?
I've been very busy with school. But I got 100 on my midterm, so
hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah, if he doesn't post any videos, gets 100 on his fucking midterm.
Yeah. You see what happens when I actually, do something with my life? Boom, there you go. But to be honest with you guys, I'm dead inside.
Hey man, it's okay.
But thanks to Magic Spoon, our new sponsor,
Don't fucking know, god damn it. Don't fuck up Magic Spoon for me because I eventually want to try it.
You're right. If you're tired of watching any kind of boring shit on American Netflix and American YouTube, why not go ahead and try NordVPN for 60 days for free? Go to nordvpn.com/toogoodpodcast to save.
They're never ever gonna sponsor us because they're like, fuck it, we got free advertisement anyway.
I know, dude. You just sponsored like a fuckload of fucking companies, but it's okay, man. We have more shit in the can. We're 13 subs away from 200. Get us to 200, please. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your enemies. Lie to them, say that, hey, this is a really good cooking channel, and then just fucking bamboozle them with fucking Trey dying in Elden Ring. Yeah.
Or me talking about toys.
Yeah. And like when we get 200, like I said, we'll do like, I don't know, I'm more open to do like collaborations and shit. So like we'll see what happens. But let's get to 200 first. I'm excited for the future, guys, and I hope you all enjoyed this live episode of Too Good Roundtable.
Yeah, we hadn't done one in a really long time, and we were looking forward to this. So hopefully we get to do it again soon. More than likely we will.
And I hope we entertained you all. I hope it got your fucking mind off gas prices, the war, fucking
Man, way to just bring all that bullshit back at the end of the episode. Jeez, man. Everybody was high off of like, the cryptology, the cryptozoology, and you gotta come over here and muck it all up.
It's back to reality. But hey, we'll probably do this again. This could be like episode 1, and then maybe 6 months from now we'll do an episode 2. Give you 3 more fucking fun facts or 3 more bullshit monsters that are real. So the sky is the limit, is what I'm saying. Just keep living and keep having fun. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, we can get super Mexicano and do Lechuza, Llorona, and what's the other one? Speedy Gonzalez. He's a cryptid.
Speedy
The
Gonzalez is a
Speedy
cryptid.
Gonzalez. Yeah, man, Chupacabra, man.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That thing's from like Chile or some shit like that. They ain't fucking Mexican.
Oh,
No,
man.
it
I was
counts, it
gonna say it's the Mexican fucking Jersey Devil, guys. Come on now.
Yeah.
Fuck, it is. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching.
Thanks everybody for
Yep.
watching. Be sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like if you like what we're doing on here. Go ahead, leave a like. Why not? You can also follow us over at our Twitters. I'm over at I Hate Party Pete.
And I am at AndyCon77. Andy lives on Instagram.
And I'm at Treypewpew on Twitter, at Treypewpew on Twitch, at Treypewpew on Instagram, and
Everywhere else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Say everywhere else.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
trying to keep it simple.
You should also check us out on Spotify if you haven't already at the Too Good Podcast, where we post episodes of the podcast that we do every 2 weeks. You can also follow us on Facebook, or was it like us on Facebook? Over at Too Good Content Universe as well, where we'll post anytime we're going to go live and any new episodes from the podcast.
Good plug. Good shit, everybody.
We got a few comments. Chill Gill missed Pete's cryptid. It was the Big Feet himself.
It was Bigfoot. Everybody's starting point for
this was good.
cryptozoology.
Had fun closing up at work with this. Chill Gill says Chupa Chalupa. And apparently the Puerto Rican Chupacabra is different from the Mexican one.
The Mexican
That's
one is the
interesting.
mangy coyote.
Yeah.
We could look into that next time we do this, but yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching again.
Yeah, thank you all that tuned in for watching us and
Yes.
leaving chat in the comments. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And special thanks to our sponsor, Liquid Death.
God damn it. Stop
Murder
it.
your
Oh, God.
thirst.
How do you...
Just end the show, please. Trey just left. We'll catch you all later, everybody. You'll have a great one.